This tutorial is for SmartVault customers using Microsoft Outlook, and we're going to show you how to get the Microsoft Outlook plugin so you can send links to files, upload files right from within Microsoft Outlook. In this case, in this example, we've got our client Lester Flat. We've got a deduction schedule that we want to send Lester a link to. Now, of course, we could send him a link to the file right from within the portal, but let's say we want to use Outlook. We're going to go ahead and get the SmartVault plugin for Microsoft Outlook. So there are a couple of ways you can get the plugin. One is from your Launchpad, the SmartVault Launchpad on your desktop. Another is from a link right inside the portal. So on the lower right-hand corner, you can see SmartVault apps for a bunch of different apps you can get for SmartVault, and we're going to go ahead and pick the SmartVault app for Microsoft Outlook. So this takes us to the SmartVault support page. You'll notice the Setup EXE has just been downloaded automatically, and it's got some instructions here, but we'll go ahead and walk you through this in the tutorial. So I'm going to go ahead and click the Setup EXE. So it's asking if we want to run the Setup EXE, so we'll go ahead and click Run. Now this will download all the files we need a package to install for Microsoft Outlook. So this is the Microsoft Office customization installer, and it's telling us we're going to download the Outlook plugin and publisher SmartVault Corporation, so we know we've got the right app and we know it's from SmartVault, we know it's safe. I'm going to go ahead and click Install. And so that's it. The Outlook plugin has been installed. Let's go ahead and close it. Let's go to Microsoft Outlook and take a look. So I'll run Microsoft Outlook. So the SmartVault plugin will appear in Microsoft Outlook whenever you're looking at an email, either a new email that you're sending or an email that someone sent to you. So let's go ahead and send a new email. We're going to go ahead and send lflat@flats. We're going to send our client Lester an email. Please review the schedule. And here's the SmartVault plugin. So we can see we've got a couple of buttons. A button to send a link if we want to send a link to the client. There's also a button if you want to be able to request clients send links to you by sending a link to a folder. But let's go ahead and we're going to send Lester a link to that schedule. Now the first time we use the SmartVault plugin inside Outlook, it's going to ask us to authenticate to SmartVault. So I've got my user ID in there. I'm going to check here to say remember me on this computer so I don't have to keep entering my credentials every time. And again, the first time you need to go through a process to authenticate to SmartVault. So clicking this button will get us a security PIN code from the portal, and this is a way that we can let SmartVault know that this user on this computer is authorized to use our account. So it's going to take us to the portal. I was already logged in as Eric Dunn, so it's not going to ask me to log in, but if I wasn't logged in, it would have asked me to log in again. So now it's telling me, do you want to allow the SmartVault plugin for Outlook to log into SmartVault using your user ID? So I'm going to go ahead and click Allow. And now it gives me a PIN code that I can copy. I'm going to just highlight it and hit the copy button. And then I can go ahead and close that now that I've copied the PIN code, and go back into Outlook and enter the PIN right here. I'm going to just paste that right in and click OK. So now we've set SmartVault up, and it's taken us right into our SmartVault account. So you can see we can see all the files. Here we are at Lester's 2013 tax year folder. I'm going to go ahead and pick that spreadsheet, the deduction schedule, and just go ahead and click OK. And it will paste a nice link in here, letting the recipient know a file has been downloaded to you. There's a link to the file, and there's also a link to the folder that the file's in, if the email recipient wanted to click on that link too. So I'll just say thanks, Eric, and click Send and send away. So our client is going to get that nice email from us, and we can take a look and see what it looks like. Go ahead and click Send and Receive. So your client will send an email that looks like this. There'll be the link that goes right to the file, a link that goes to the folder, and that will take them right to the portal to be able to view the document.